I was quite excited for Somerville. When I heard a Playdead co-founder was helping to make this game, I was invested. So I played Somerville, and I didn't think it was all too impressive. I want to make it perfectly clear that comparisons to games like Inside have done nothing but hurt this game, because that's not what this is. It may look like it upon first glance, but this is definitely something different. I don't think Somerville is a very good game, but I also don't think it's a bad game. So we're going to start off with what it did well, because we like positive vibes over here. So first of all, the premise. If you're unaware, Somerville is about a man who's just vibing at home when an alien attack separates him from his family, and he searches out to find them. It's not the most unique idea in the world, but it is a motivation. As opposed to games like Inside or Little Nightmares 2, for example, where the narrative hinges on the mystery of what's occurring. I know I said I wasn't going to compare the game to Inside, but shush. There's a clear goal, and it is set up well. The introduction chapter is very well done. It's a simple glimpse into the everyday life of our character. He's got a wife, he's got a kid, he's got a dog, he's got something to lose. There are stakes involved. That's always crucial for a story centred around family and potential loss. I also thought the direction was very strong. I am in love with the art style. It's very nice and it complements the sci-fi tone of the game. Very good stuff. The camera also does a great job at exposing the emptiness of the world following the attack. You really do feel alone in this game, which is of course by design. It's not a horror game by any means, but it does have an eerie tone, in large part due to the direction. Now, onto what I didn't like too much. As much as the emptiness of this world is a good thing, it does at times become a bit draining and bland. There's almost no music in this game at all, which is a major oversight in my opinion. It's almost certainly intentional, but I feel that music is one of the most imperative components of creating a good atmosphere, and it feels like a missed opportunity to not incorporate it in more here to accentuate that feeling of loneliness. In my Little Nightmares 2 video a few weeks ago, I praised the game for how its lack of dialogue actually makes the bond between the two main characters feel deeper. If that makes no sense to you, then make sure to go check it out after this video. However, I feel like in Somerville it has the opposite effect. The themes of Little Nightmares 2 are more abstract, the likes of betrayal, perseverance and destiny, whereas the themes of Somerville are more ingrained in a specific personal tale of a man and his family. I feel like in the moments they do interact, there's no real boundless sense of relief or joy or sadness or anything like that because we don't actually know what they're saying. The characters of Little Nightmares 2 serve more as symbols to explore other themes, whereas the characters of Somerville are the primary focus of the game. So I don't really think it works here. I get what they were going for and it may hit for you, but I just feel like it was the wrong choice. Then there's the gameplay, which we haven't even spoken about yet. It's very simplistic. It always boils down to either hiding from the enemies or trying to move an obstacle that's blocking your path. It does evolve a little bit as you get 2 additional powers, but the core gameplay loop remains the same. The puzzles don't get any more challenging, you're just pressing the right trigger instead of the left trigger, for example. The hiding sections are quite tense and were the best part of the gameplay, but I still felt that this game became a little bit repetitive, which shouldn't really happen when the game is only 4 hours long. Then there's the ending or endings. Now this is where discussion and personal preference is paramount, as Somerville has an intentionally unsatisfying ending. I replayed the game to get all of the endings, and I didn't like any of them. I think they're all pretty bad. I'm not against an unsatisfying ending. I think that certain pieces of media excel from having an unsatisfying ending, but I just felt that this one was kind of garbage. I wasn't a fan. I'm not going to spoil it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like any of them. Somerville was a game that I had fairly high expectations for, which may have been unfair on my part. I wasn't hoping for a Game of the Year contender or anything like that, but I did think I would have enjoyed it more than this. I was let down by Somerville, but I do see potential here, and will undoubtedly be jumping into Jump Ship's next project, whenever that may be. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then please consider leaving a like, as that would greatly help me out. If you enjoyed it, again, subscribe. That's always nice. But that's all from me. Have a nice day, and goodbye.